Hello guys, I am Nidhishri S. Vagalwadi, your science teacher, Sankalp Learning Solution. So in the last class, we learned regarding the image formation by different kind of lenses like spherical and convex lenses as well as concave lenses. How the images will be formed when we change the position of an object we learned. And you know that in the previous sessions we learned regarding some formula named as mirror formula which gives us the focal length by sum of the object distance and the image distance. I'm sorry. In the same way we have lens formula. So let us discuss what is that lens formula is. Okay. So here. Okay. So here we have to basically know what is object distance, what is focal length and what is image distance according to the lens. So let us consider a ray diagram of a convex lens and let us consider an object. So object is incidenting two rays of light here. One is parallel, one is along the optical center. Optical center. Okay. Yes. The distance between the optic center here, the distance between the optic center and the principal focus where the image is formed, that is on the right side of the lens. Image is formed, that is the refracted ray met a principal axis at a point, that is a principal focus. The image distance or the distance between the principal focus and the optic center is focal length, right? And the distance between the optic center and the image, see here the image is formed after the principal focus. Okay, so the distance between the optic center and the image formed, it is a image distance. Next, the distance between the optic center and an object where it is placed, this distance. So this is a object distance. So now we came to know what is image, what is object and what is focal length and distances. Right. Now, so here in this we have to consider the object distance, image distance and a focal length as positive when it is in the direction of the incident ray. So here the incident ray is in this direction and the focal length is in this side where the incident ray falls, where the incident ray is going, that side, right? So the terms which are on the side of the direction of incident ray, those terms we have considered as positive. And the term or the distance which is against the direction of incident ray, for example the image distance, incident ray is going in this direction, right? But the object distance, it is object distance, okay? But the object distance is against the direction of incident ray. Incident ray going like this, object distance is this side, that is left side of the convex lens. So it is regarded as negative. So here the image distance will be positive, focal length will be positive and the object distance will be negative. So it is given by 1 by V, that is image distance, minus 1 by U, that is object distance, gives the focal length. This is in convex lens. And the image will be formed, will be, when the focal length is positive, the image formed will be real. Okay, next. When an object distance is negative, the image formed will be diminished. Next. In the special case, when an object is placed at the principal focus, when the object is placed at the principal focus, okay, and when we consider two rays of light, the refracted rays of light will not meet. So we will get a virtual image behind the object. So this time only the image distance, the focal length and the object distance will be negative in case of convex lens. Otherwise, the focal length will always be positive in case of convex lens, except this case when an image formed is highly magnified and behind an object, and object will be at the principal focus of the lens. Now, let us consider the same thing in a concave lens. Let us consider an object is placed at certain distance and a parallel beam of light and a ray of light which is incident through the optic center is being considered. and we know that the rays will diverge. When we bring back those rays will meet at a point, so that point is where the image is formed. Now, so the distance between the optic center and the principal focus is focal length, and the distance between the optic center and the image, this distance is image distance. The distance between the optic center and the object is a object distance. So when you see the three terms, object distance, image distance and the focal length, so these all three terms or these all three values are in the direction against to the direction of the incident ray. Incident ray is like this, but these all are in this side. So all these criteria, all these values we should consider as negative. So in brief we can tell that the focal length in concave lens will be negative. The focal length in convex lens will be positive unless an object is placed at the principal focus of the convex lens. This is regarding the lens formula. And when we have to adapt this sign convention, so you may get confused. Ma'am, we are getting confused when we have to write minus, when we have to write plus. So keep it in mind. When in any numerical problem you will get as a concave lens, please consider every value as a negative. When you will get in a numerical problem as a convex lens, unless an object is placed at a principal focus, think or write object distance as negative and other two terms as positive. Okay, this is the thing. And when you are using the ray diagram, when you will get confused which I have to write negative or positive, keep it in mind the terms which are at the side or at the direction of incident ray, those will be positive. Which are against to the direction of incident ray, those will be negative. Okay, this is regarding the lens formula and the sign conventions. And the sign conventions will be same. The sign convention will be same in case of the mirror formula also. There also focal length of the convex mirror will be positive. Focal length of a concave mirror will be negative. Okay. So this is regarding the lens formula, and the lens formula will be given by the focal length. The reciprocal of focal length will be equal to the difference between reciprocals of image distance and the object distance. Reciprocal means 1 by. Okay. This is regarding the lens formula and sign conventions. In the upcoming sessions, we will learn more about the power of lens. Until that, learn science, observe science. Have a nice day.